Okay, we are back. I'm excited for this one because we're jumping right into the tactical experience. Now, this is a revealed start, so that's something to consider. Let's see how this goes. We got a lot of groundwork done in the prologue, sort of setting ourselves up for success, hopefully.
The Resistance is asking for our help in extracting a VIP who had been providing reconnaissance data in this area. We've got the coordinates, but it's likely we'll have to clear out a contingent of hostile forces to make this work.
Okay, so let's take a look. This group of 4 soldiers has infiltrated inside the city.
Menace 1-5, target coordinates incoming. Secure the VIP and proceed to the evac volume for extraction.
We got a bird in the air, and
already knows we're here, so your position isn't concealed for the extraction.
like he just mentioned, they know that we're here. So what we should do is have our SMG wielder lead the way. We should get to elevation. Hands down. Elevation is a very powerful tool. Now, something that you kind of have to adjust yourself to mentally when you're playing these revealed start missions is to basically not never double, never dash, and kind of just move your, we got 16 turns here, so you move your squad up together because we got to get close to this thing. We have a lower roof here, and then a canal, and then back up. So we kind of almost have to go through the Valley of Death here, which is not ideal, but let's think about this. Let's get our shinobi leading the way again, right? I think I'll get to this full cover. Okay, we spotted somebody for a second, but it didn't trigger them, interestingly enough. Just being a little nervous, but I just don't want to accidentally trigger them with somebody else. So far, so good. So there you have it. We've got ourselves to the lower roof. We go into Overwatch. Good work. 2 turns. We've basically cut a third of the distance down. Now is the triggering turn. There we go. Now, because of their vulnerability, they are a 2-man squad that, damn, we're not really going to be able to get shots on. This is assault rifle elevation. Damn. SMG on elevation. Let's get you here. Okay, you're gonna go into cover. You're gonna go into Overwatch. How far can we throw a grenade here? Not particularly. I can't even get a flashbang over there. So let's just hold tight on this. 71% chance, what else are we gonna do? So rookie. Big miss there, tough luck. And you're gonna go ahead and take an 83. Wow. That is unexpected. Now, a 35% chance to hit is still pretty good. So I'm tempted to go into Overwatch and hope to God he... Are you serious? So instead of this guy taking his turn, a sectoid and a drone just happened to walk by in the lower canal. So he didn't take a shot from low elevation. He'll miss that all day, hopefully. And this guy's now pushing back. He went on retreat, but went into Overwatch. That's kind of smart, actually. So, here's the thing. I can probably jump down here and get a flank on this sectoid. I'm afraid to trigger this Overwatch. So I'm honestly tempted to... Can I get anybody in another flank position on this fucking sectoid? We might have to go grenades galore on this one. There's not really anything I'm going to do with this guy except for move up here. We're going to keep this elevation, and I think what I'd like to do, because the drone is the lower threat. So let's go ahead and start with this. That's huge. We're rolling high right now. I know we missed a shot earlier, but that's a high roll. Because now all I gotta do is I gotta run over here, jump down with an SMG. And because of the close range bonus, it's a guaranteed hit, not a guaranteed kill. But we get it done with another high roll of all things. So that's great start. We're gonna hold on to our elevation advantage. Move you up here. And let's not do whatever that was. So 34 assault rifle. The problem is like, these are both assault rifles, and it's like, okay. If they both do 3 damage, we do a total of 2. So I'm gonna take a look here. I'm gonna take the highest percentage shot, which is 100. And I'll throw a grenade, even though it's probably going to do less damage. So it's going to shred one of his 2 armor. I mean, that's a pretty good roll, too. Let's get you going over here. Just keep you out of line of sight of any enemies. Hunker down. And you're going to take the shot at the drone, because it's a guaranteed... If it grazes, he lives. It did not graze. We're laughing. And just like that, the third, so he's going to push up. He's going to go for the shot, but he's at low elevation. Yeah, so 35% chance. So, I do not know how, but for some reason, they have not... What? Hold on. +1 vision. So this is crazy. This is the thing about these moods. This mood mechanic. So this soldier overheard Shen talking about plans for new advanced weaponry and can't wait to test them out. Because of that motivated feeling, the crit chance is up by 5 and the vision is up by 1. So technically speaking, they are at the, like, this is her normal vision. That's the vision they've gotten. And because of that vision, they can only see right to here. That's hilarious. So now what I get to do is go into Overwatch, which automatically reloads. 75% chance to kill, like to hit with a fucking assault rifle is pretty good. I think I'll go into Overwatch with this rifle. And with this SMG. Let's get you up to this edge. Just to close in on that evac. And then, because there's no guarantee, rather than having 1 ammo left, I will reload and take a shot here at 75. Miss, that's fine. We're still at elevation. He's got a lot of work to do if he wants to shake that. So let's see. Miss 39, not surprised. This is another SMG. Miss 29, not surprised. This is potentially big. 4, that's big. And +1 ability point by overwatching. So he's going to back up and go into Overwatch. So we're going to kind of treat it the exact same way. Now, we know where this guy is. He's right there. So, because of this, I need to get one of my assault rifle troopers down into the vision range without moving closer to this Overwatch. So we're going to drop him down here. We're officially losing elevation, but only on the guy that we're about to kill, in theory. Wow. Rookie success is not something to fucking, like, don't look at a gift. Oh, 60% is really good. But it's not going to kill him. So, let's think about this. Where's our... Okay. Alright. Do I care? That's not a flank. So here's my thought. I don't... 2 active. 6... Don't want to move up too much.
Absolutely.
I might have fucked myself. I don't know if I can get a grenade into the position I needed. Oh, wait. I saw it there, right? Am I wrong? Oh, it's right there. It's like I'm dinging it off of the fucking bush.
Get ready for a surprise.
So it's coming off the bridge and like just nicking itself and like bing bing dropping straight down. I'll call it. That's a legal play. I don't want to move with this person because so I'm gonna reload again and I'm gonna shoot 60%. All I need is a graze. We'll take a full 5 damage attack every day of the week. Honestly, let's get you over here, and I'm gonna get him on Overwatch, so this trooper can, you know, drop you down to a position that you will not get shot at. I don't like the explosive there. That's probably stupid, but no fucking way. Okay. Overwatch. So, I don't know. Who's got the vision? This chick, Eleanor Gibson, remember that name. Her bonus vision right now is insane. Like, look at that. They're right there. I mean, I guess in theory, if we never saw them, and I was keen enough, I would have been like, huh? What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh, I would have probably just made the assumption that it was 2 civilians. Not that it was 2 soldiers, but maybe I'm wrong. This is as close as I can get without actually triggering the Overwatch. Oh. Didn't really think about that. Tell you what. So his Overwatch gets removed. I feel okay about this.
Whatever you say.
But we're not actually seeing them. We're not actually seeing.
I'm on it.
Just trying to continue to move up while also covering our own asses. He's flashbanged. He's probably not shooting. This is a rare moment where I'm gonna dash this guy. He doesn't see them. I know. Trust me, he's not seeing them. And let's actually consolidate our forces just a wee bit. Let's regroup because there's a chance they walk up this ladder. So let's see what happens. Yeah. So they walk up the ladder. We get you know, whatever, a couple of failed Overwatches, and now, oh wow, he actually gets, they both Overwatched. What a bunch of pricks. Honest to God. What do we have at our disposal? We have a flashbang. Shit. 53 ain't enough, man. Okay, I gotta think here. He doesn't affect us. So what I'm thinking is, I can get him around here without actually triggering Overwatch. So you might think, what are you talking about? It's saying you're going to trigger Overwatch. It means in that location, the first tick is where it gets triggered. And then it's just reminding you, hey, that's getting triggered. So it's always important, whenever you see it, look around. If there's another spot along the line that the Overwatch is in, like it is right now, that means you're triggering it there. But if you trigger it on the tile you stop on, you technically don't trigger it because you're in cover. I don't Overwatch you when you're in cover. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do... I can't get close enough. I can't get close enough to stop that guy. I definitely want to kill this fucking sentry, though. Problem is I don't guarantee that I do. If I do this, and I take a flank shot at the engineer, that leaves him exposed to something else. Fuck, I don't trigger anything here, man. Alright, this is a bit of a pickle. That double overwatch is rough. How close can I get with this thing? I'd need to be 3 tiles closer. What the fuck? Her throwing arm sucks. He's not hunkered. Do I lose sight of him? I do. I do lose sight of him if I go here, so it's basically a fruitless play. If I drop down here, again, nothing to gain from that. If I do this... So you'll notice below their health bars, the enemy troopers, so here and here. If you could see, the one with the crosshair is the one that's triggering. So what I could do is I can completely ignore this guy for a turn, because we have elevation again. And if he really wants to get a good shot, he'd have to move up. And what I could instead do is drop this guy down here because he's still in cover. He doesn't trigger any overwatch. But he's only got an SMG. So what I would also have to do is take him... Oh, man. No, see, I can't... I have to kill this guy, too. That's the issue. Does this person have a grenade? Anybody have a fucking normal grenade? It's the only person who has that grenade. So, can I use a grenade with Berta on the sentry? Use one of these 2 poor bastards to actually kill the sentry, like by, for example, if I come over here, I don't trigger any overwatch, I get close enough. And then if I have to, I can back this person up. Because, okay, here's the thought. Step number 1. Take this fucker. Oh no, see, this person... Can I get him out of here? This is 8. There's 8 soldiers on the field. We know, based on our infiltration percentage, the max they could have, if I'm not mistaken, is 7 to 9. So unless there is a lone advent drone on this rooftop, we'll be fine with this. Just get him out of the fight. No risks. Nothing to think about. Perfect. Now, the actual soldiers. Can he just walk straight back? Yes. So I can actually use him to come over here and get the flank killing shot on the sentry. My thought is if I do this first... Oh my god, there's a fucking barrel. That's a guaranteed 6... Wait. Hold on. I'm confused. What does the barrel do? So it makes it seem like the barrel will only do 2 damage, but that means a flank shot with this assault rifle will guarantee the kill. And then what I can do, because then I'm not risking it, then this guy can safely drop down here, take a shot at the flanked engineer, killing his overwatch, allowing this unit to actually safely, as you can see, get away. I can't do it here. But what I can do is I can safely back him up to full cover without triggering the overwatch of the advent trooper. Oh, and I don't have a fucking flashbang, but I can go into overwatch. I could just go into overwatch. Meaning that if he moves to do anything stupid, he gets shot from high elevation with an assault rifle. But that's only... this is where the trick comes in. You select the target, you press F1. We don't have any information because we haven't done trooper autopsy yet, as far as I can remember. Autopsy required. That's another mod that like makes it so you can't just have all the information in the world. So it's a bunch of hoopla. All we know is his health, armor, and shield, because obviously we're looking at him. Mm. I don't know how initiative works in this game. My turn, I can choose who goes first. Do the aliens have the same privilege, or is there a pecking order? I don't know the information. Because here's the thing, if I go into Overwatch here, and he goes first... Last turn, they scrambled, but he went into Overwatch first, and then he took his turn, but that's because it wasn't the... This is tough. This is the thing, man, there's a lot of decisions. I've committed to one move only. This is a flashbang. What I could do is I could bring him back to here, take a flank shot on the sentry. If he kills, that's it. That's a 1-for-1. If he doesn't, we use this troop to trigger the explosive. Nobody can reach us here. This guy can't reach us and shoot. He wouldn't have the movement. This guy certainly can't. He won't even be able to see us. If I do this and kill the sentry, he can use the flashbang to save this fucker's ass if he doesn't kill him, which he probably won't. Alright, let's do it. Back him up. Take the shot. It's a 100% chance to hit. Can I do 5 or get crit? This is why you have to deliberate, folks. This is why you have to deliberate. So now the next move is to drop down to the flank. Take a shot at his fucking ass. 3 damage. Nice. So he's still alive, which we assumed. The question then becomes... I'm just going to back up. Do I back up here? Problem is I'm at a flank. Part of me wants to just Overwatch. Let's do this. It's the last 2 enemies. We kill them next turn. There's no risks necessary. Just take this fucker out of the fight. Back this guy. Part of me wants to Overwatch to keep him at bay. He ain't hit me. Low elevation, probably 35. He could get up the stairs. I don't know how much movement he has. If I knew how much movement he had, but... He can't get up the stairs into cover and take a better shot at me, right? I think I'm probably safe to just Overwatch here. Plus, it gives me the flexibility to flank him next turn. So let's see what he decides to do now that he's feeling a little bit more zealous. This fucker moved first. That's what I was afraid of. He just moved up and went into Overwatch, but he did it in a position I can't see him from. So here's what I do, because I can. Ensuring I don't change my visibility on him. I know where he is. Will this disorient him? We still have 8 turns, just remember. He's disoriented, Overwatch removed. Let's go ahead and just get this scientist out of here. Go ahead and hit the old 1. So mission accomplished. Reinforcements imminent. Especially now that he's gone. Now I used his turn to get this guy going. So what my thought is because this is disoriented, let's just move. Overwatch. Move.
Seems doable.
Overwatch. You just need to focus on getting back up here. He won't be useful next turn because he has to reload, but he does have a flashbang. So he's disoriented, he reloads, he hunkers down. No surprises there. Sorry, I'm probably zoomed out a lot. Let's see here. This is an SMG, so actually getting further away might be the wrong thing to do. But what I can do is I can push up to this elevated cover. Because I'm still in good position for the, I don't think I can get a flashbang on that, can I? Let's try moving here. Couldn't quite pull that off. Overwatch. Overwatch. Reload. Overwatch. Misses the shot, so that's gonna be it, right?
Looks like they called in some friends.
Okay, so they're calling in backup, but this is the perfect timing. Because now, all I gotta do is get everybody into position to run to the evac next turn. So all I really need to do... This guy's got an SMG. Look at how far his movement is. I can push up to here, but what I really need is to get this guy... What's his throw range? 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles forward. Well, luckily I can actually pull that off. The only problem is I expose myself to not being able to get out next turn. Do we have a flashbang in the field? We do. Perfect. Alright. Alright, so then we're just going to do this. These guys got to get their asses moving. Make sure to stay in cover. But just got to get closer to the evac. You can push up to flank because, again, you have the movement to deal with it. And so do you. So I'm going to put you here. Flashbang him only if he doesn't die. Critical hit. Oh, you know what I just realized? I'm going to cut this out. Okay, I just turned on a setting that I forgot to turn on, but technically speaking, okay, I turned on Red Fog. Red Fog is, I like it, it's a mechanic where basically, realistically, if you've been shot or injured, you're going to be able to do a lot less. You're going to be, the adrenaline might pump through you, but you won't be able to move as much because you're wounded, shit like that. The reason I like this, first of all, I'm not cheating to do it. I mean, I haven't been hit yet, so it hasn't affected, it wouldn't have affected me up to this point. But the reason it matters is if I get hit, that soldier's dead to rights unless the team comes to basically rescue him. Otherwise, it does help keep the fucking enemies, like he won't reach anybody now because he's fucking almost dead. Oh, I feared this. Wait a minute. Did they land on the other side of the roof? I also just used my last flashbang. Might have been ill-advised. Let's see if we can get there. Oh, they're not even... Wait a minute. They're not even revealed. They landed over here. They don't even see us. Do I care about killing this guy? He can get there. He can get there. Neither of them can. But due to the fucking elevation, I'm wondering if it just makes more sense to... Fuck. Here's the problem. Yes, they can't see us, but guess what? They can probably figure out where we're going to be. So what I'm thinking might be... this is where things get tricky. I'm just going to do this. I just need to get them out of here.
Copy that.
I don't want anyone behind us, but now the only enemies are technically I'm flankable. Just a graze, man. Dude, that's all I needed. So they did not even think about us because they don't know where we are. They just know we're fighting in a courtyard. They don't actually know our location, so... Well, listen, that is what you call a flawless mission, and that's called an earned flawless mission. A lot of thinking there, a lot of talking through the process, because you have to think of the variable. You can't just think to yourself, this guy can flank him, so I'm going to flank him. You have to think, well, he can flank him, but what if I flank him and don't kill him? I need a backup plan to ensure that guy dies, because by doing this, I'm exposing myself. So you really have to think a lot of steps ahead. That's the whole point of the tactical experience. Damn. big record breakers out here. That's a fucking rookie squad, too. We had some serious numbers as far as accuracy. We got some high rolls in there, like incredible high rolls. That mission slogs out and is a lot more disturbing if, wow, look at these two. Naturally, the assault rifles work out, but remember, if you remember in the prologue, if you watched the prologue, I gave the assault rifles to the 2 rookies with good aim, figuring that those with bad aim needed to get close, so I may as well give them an SMG to assist them in doing that. But that is a... Oh, and we got an extra scientist. Our intel is low. We acquire another scientist, which I believe puts us at 3. Now, let's take a look at our squad. So this was Charlie. So Charlie version 1 has been on 1 successful mission. Every time if you add a soldier, it stays 1. But if a soldier dies and is replaced, that's when it becomes 2. Because the idea is you'd have squads of 8, and you just pick and choose based on the mission at hand. So, what do we got going on here? Obviously, we have our sharpshooter. There's just no way to avoid that. This... God. God damn. I gotta think about this. 14? Wait a minute. These two at 14 might level up twice. I'm pretty sure it's... Hold on. It's 14 to get to the 2nd level, so they legitimately get to level up twice here. That's big. That's big for us. But I think this is a sharpshooter for sure. Remember, it was always big aim, big mobility, big dodge, and either big hack or big will. It looks like we went hack on this. Because sadly, this mobility, as good as this hack is, that mobility is too deadly to not enable. Although they might have gotten reshuffled, because there's our hacker. Good aim, good mobility. Oh, the dodge is nice there too. Could make that a gunner. Could make that a gunner because of that dodge, and just have their go down the fucking damage tree. But then we don't have a sharpshooter at all. We don't want to do that. 7 dodge isn't bad. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. +5 aim while in cover with that dodge and 66 aim. I gotta make this a gunner. So there's your answer. Berta Sikora, Polish, is going to be our sharpshooter. Akanobu Okoyama is going to be our gunner, because you can't hit him and he will fucking shred you in cover. Look at that defense. Oh my god, you just... Is that... What is that from? Is that from her mood or something? What the hell? +15 defense? That's crazy. Not really great. Like, this has got to be... This is the will. This has got to be a grenadier. The defense helps, because that's just a support unit. I'll probably make her like a traditional support style grenadier. And then Eleanor is the big one, because there's 2 routes you go with the high mobility. Either a shinobi or a assault. That dodge makes me want to go with... Fuck. Kind of makes me want to go with Shinobi, because that way I can be a lot more aggressive with her. Yeah, let's do it. It'll be our fucking 3rd Shinobi, but we're gonna have plenty of Shinobis by the end of this. Okay. Let's take a look here. So, first of all, we got Akanobu Okoyama. who is what we've decided to be our gunner, right? Because of that high dodge and decent aim. I'm sorry, I just noticed this. Oh my god, are you serious? So this guy has 1 health baseline, but he's got 1 health baseline. Oh my god, well I guess it's a good thing he's gonna be a gunner. Because we're about to give him more health and armor. That's hilarious. Alright, buddy. Feeling a little bit better about yourself now? So, not only does he have incredible dodge, but he also gets a bonus to defense while he's in that suppressive state. So, there you go, man. And, at the risk of being, like, let's like, dig in a little bit, right? What is this? Critical? Heavy barrel? That's not happening. Personal combat sim... That I will use for somebody else. Oh wait, what? Did his loadout reset because I switched his class? Yeah, probably. So, yeah, that's all typical. Nothing to change here. So as you can see, because the battle rifle is considered in the same class as the cannon, you can technically switch it, but I'm going on the scout's honor of, like, that's not what the purpose of the battle rifle is. I did this specifically to distinguish each class, so I'm not going to do that, even though it's an option. I'm going to stay true to each class having their own loadout. But anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to customize him a little bit. Let's make his armor black, like pitch black. Alright, and then go to his helmet. And I believe I can do, I'll do like a Kevlar because it matches, or I guess I can go the classic style. Yeah, I'll go with like the classic style one because it fits his armor more. Could go this route. Actually, yeah, that's pretty cool. Look at that. It's pretty sick. And then upper, oh, we can't do upper face if we do it this way. You know what? I'll do it this way. I'll go comlink helmet with no hood. Certainly no hood. I wanted to put the actual like face on him. Do I have to do like yeah, I gotta do traditional Delta with I was thinking like ballistic goggles and then do the samurai mask, which, okay, fine, call me racist for doing this, it's not the intent. I'm thinking, hey, this guy is a Japanese terror with a minigun. May as well make him look a little distinct with the samurai mask. I don't know, I think that's pretty cool. But, I don't know, let me know in the comments if that's insensitive or racist. I'm not thinking about it that way. It's technically not... Whatever, I'm not going to go there. But, alright, listen. There he is. There... Oh, short YouTube career. There he is. The gunner, looking pretty cool, right? And we'll have to name him like Samurai or something, or even though he's not like a shinobi, we'll give him like Kensei or some shit like that. Give him a cool name when he comes around. Now, we move on to, if I'm not mistaken, these two are going to level up twice, so we'll save that to last. We determined that Eleanor Gibson is gonna be a shinobi because she's just an absolute slippery bastard. And she can keep her sort of, her light armor on. Loadout. Yep, she does. She's not gonna wear anything. We're gonna bring her to the light Kevlar. So now her mobility is 20 92 in her dodge. Jesus, that's good. No need for any sort of weapon upgrade. She's Canadian. Nothing really to go on there. But you know what? I'll give her a, can I give her, like... Actually, can I do something a little different? If I go to upper face, can I put on a field beret that doesn't look weird with her hair? No, I have to go with one that, like, basically removes her hair. But there you go. That gives her a bit of a distinction. I like it. She's the one with the vision, so you know what's funny about that? She's feeling motivated. We go to her abilities. Maybe we just make her a scout, or she just stays concealed the whole fucking time and allows fucking Kensei over there to fucking rain hellfire, and she can be the perfect scout for Berta Sakura, who's gonna be disturbing with a sniper rifle. Wow, look at that. Oh, so interesting enough. What a shame. So, yes, she has enough XP, if I can show you, to level up, but you have to do a mission to proc a level up every time. So she doesn't actually get it now. One thing I'm going to give her is depth perception, because she is going to be the elevation master. And what can we do to kind of give her that feeling? No, I don't have the torso gear mods, sadly. I didn't think about that. We know what we'll give her. We'll give her recon. We'll give her the camouflage pants. We'll go ahead and we'll just go full on recon. I'll give her the recon hood. And instead of these glasses, which kind of defeat the purpose of someone who can see well and shoot well, we'll give her the goggles don't really make sense. I'll give her the tinted goggles. So there you have it. There's our true and tried sniper with depth perception. She 92 aim. I mean, she's hitting every shot. She's hitting every shot she takes. I wish I had a scope. All I have is a heavy barrel, which is okay, but you'd like to save that for someone with a shotgun. And then we have Eden Thomas, who we determine will be a support-style grenadier. So, she's going to go the support line, assisting the team in case our shinobi gets caught out, or if I need to provide cover for our sort of kill box nest. Now what I typically like to do... Oh god, look at the fucking hair she has. That's kind of fucking insane. I want to cut that. Get in the way of your gun there, lady. We'll give her a little, we'll give her a little... What I'll do is I'll go... Do they have the goggles on the forehead? I believe they do, right? If you come here, you can go to ballistic goggles... Put them on the head. You know what? Oh. Her hair is like not being impacted by the helmet I'm putting on her. That's odd. And you know what? Just make her more of like a Sarge type. There, cut your damn hair. Sick of that. And then obviously, if I'm gonna go this route, I want to make sure I have, like, options. And I'll keep her in the traditional gear, because her mobility's already shit. I don't want to hurt her too much. And she's going to be in the back line anyways. So now we take a look at Charlie, and that's a pretty disturbing squad. 92 aim, 23 dodge, 22 mobility, 74 aim with 13 dodge, and that defense is up when, you know, he's in Overwatch. And then, yeah, like will and defense. Like, this is a good squad. Remember Charlie. We got Kensei, and we got Overwatch, and we got freaking I don't know what you'll call what we'll call her. Think of like yeah, scout, honestly. All right. Great fucking start to this episode. I mean, that's start. It's been a long episode so far. So, we're back. We don't have the intel to make contact. Bringing another soldier might not be a terrible idea. What's our squad looking like? We have full squads, so the soldier would probably be somebody we station at one of these locations for recruiting. I should get recruiting here. 4 people is not enough to have an impact. So let's get this soldier going. 100%, 6 hours, so we're gonna be forced. Oh. Oh, so these guys are ready to go now. So now I gotta think about who to train next. So, wow, we don't have great aim in this squad at all. Wow. Really, we really don't. Alright, let's make, we have to go back and forth. I've done mostly sharpshooters at this point. So I'll tell you what. 14 mobility, 78 aim. Oh, that's a specialist, son of a bitch. Here we go. 65 and 19. Let's make this a... Oh, that's a shinobi. What am I doing? Pay attention. Alright, 67 and 12. Let's go with a ranger. And... I think I'll go... Damn. Trello Jones, I'll make him a specialist, I guess. Trello, that takes 2 squads out of the fucking thing. I should just try completing a squad here. Man, that's crazy. I couldn't dare do such a thing. Actually, come to think of it, you get out of here. Take one of these high aim fuckers. Put him in here. And then you come over here, because that's what I'll do. A Kundayo, easy. You, sir, will be a ranger, and you, sir, you, Mrs. Melissa Ketten, will be a specialist. Get that training right away. It's like they knew. They knew when I wanted to make them. Okay, let me just save. You never know what these modded experiences. I mean, this one's all been pretty stable across the board, but... Okay, we're forced, but we managed to get them vulnerable. Which is huge. We're already at 100%. They managed to get vulnerable in that last 6 hours. So we'll go ahead and we'll launch it, and after this mission, I guess that'll be it for the episode. But that's a 1-for-1 on the flawless front. Let's see if we can carry those numbers forward. Again, is this another rookie squad? It totally is. But we have 3 assault rifles this time. It's a prison break. Sorry, jailbreak. Let's have our mobility guy lead the way here. Let's just get close. I don't have to worry about cover while we're concealed right now. So hold on, what do we got here? Let me just zoom way the fuck out. So we got a big lower land sort of park, I guess. A lot of waterworks in this fucking park. The prison facility, and then it's immediate evac. So we basically gotta push to this facility ASAP.
Roger that.
Nobody spotted, eh? Well, let's just double time.
On the move. Already there. De acuerdo. Heading out. Eyes on the enemy.
Well, naturally speaking, we're certainly not going to engage both of them at once, and I do not want to be engaging from low ground. So we are coming up to the top of this building before we engage anybody. We have 21 turns to set up, and the reinforcements do not trigger because they don't know we're here. So you got nothing to worry about, but I definitely... Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? There's no way that doesn't trigger. We gotta go up this ladder.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Okay, we're fine. Alright, let's see. How close can we get? That's a bit of a risk. Not really a big fan of this. The only saving grace is that they would trigger on our turn. Just really don't like the idea of... Honestly, this is probably fine.
Venga, vamos, vamos.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Rolling out.
I mean, keep in mind, they might just stand still. Nice! I was gonna say, yeah, like, they don't have to fucking move. They have no reason to. In fact... tempted here, man.
Moving to designated
I mean, this is a painless play because obviously they won't see me. There's fucking civvies, and those aren't ways to get up.
Queda claro.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Getting it done.
I know this sounds crazy because, like, typically speaking, doing it this way is ill-advised, but
Moving to designated coordinates.
yeah, see, this is what's awesome, is because there's nothing to be worried about, the Advent have no desire or, like, feel any sort of need to move.
Moving to position. Ya estoy.
So we can just bypass. So we know that there's a drone behind us. There's those two units there. Further up along this walkway, there's 2 more units here. Drone, 2, 2. That's 5 out of 9. So the only thing unaccounted for is 4. But what we can do here, potentially... Let me just go into Overwatch. We're all together now, so we may as well go inside. Hopefully, we can dispatch whatever... Damn, I can't see shit. The only thing that makes me nervous is I don't want to walk into the room, break concealment, they get triggered. And we're dealing with 2 pods at the same time.
Position
Let's have you
confirmed.
move up. Anybody? Perfect. Move up. Anybody? Perfect.
Voy
Come
a
here.
ello. Orders confirmed. On the move.
No fucking way.
Moving to designated position.
I mean, this is nuts. We could potentially...
Moving.
If they walk through this door, we're in a bit of pain. But here's the thought process. All we gotta do is get here. We could jailbreak, get these fuckers to the roof, and be laughing, all before they even know what hits them. It's not usually the play I like to make, I must admit.
Heading for that location.
Bien.
Close the doors.
Orders confirmed. On the move. I'm on it.
I'm on it.
There we go. Probably should have coordinated whoever had the best hack. Might have been the person I actually chose. I mean, go broke or go home when there's no fail state. Sorry, go broke or go home. Well, in that case, I guess I was right, but that's not how the saying goes. Perfect, so now we move you here. Let's get all these fuckers right next to them. Oh, really? I don't really want to make the noise. So let's just do this. Because it doesn't make that much of a difference. Making the noise is kind of annoying. Okay, here we go. Yep. Go ahead. Go ahead. Concealed. Wait a minute. Oh my god. I forgot about the sitrep Black Ops. We're back to concealed. Well, I mean, there's no point in dilly-dallying. If they're up here, they're gonna see me the moment I poke my head up. No fucking way.
Órdenes confirmadas en marcha. Position confirmed.
Let's do this.
Affirmative, covering nigh. Poniéndome en guardia. Scanning.
I mean, is it over, right? Can everybody get there? The only people who can't are because they have people in their way. Yeah, we're going.
On it.
We don't even trigger anybody.
Got it. Hagámoslo.
Alright, so there's one soldier that, for whatever reason, can step from here to here, but not here to there. So I'll move them here, but thankfully they are a soldier, so I can evac all, and no matter what, next turn I get them out.
El VIP está a salvo y en posición para evacuación.
Wow.
Status confirmed. We've secured a civilian contact.
Just want to be clear, this isn't an easy difficulty. This is the hardest tactical difficulty in the game. I just,
Up and away.
like, the cards aligned, and fortunately, I was able to walk in and walk out without engaging a single enemy. Enemies killed 0 of 8, and yet there's a logo here for some reason, but... I mean, that's sneakiest. Yeah, I mean, do they all get sneakiest? That's just fucking hilarious. I mean, that's 2 flawless missions back to back. It's fitting that that mission went so smoothly, because the last one was a bit more of a slog because of my constant deliberating, but... I mean, hey, I said 2 tactical missions, and I meant it, so... That's awesome. That's an awesome result, back to back. We're flawless so far on this run. We get 3 VIPs, one of which is a rookie, who, to be honest with you, depending on what he is, Thomas. Decent mobility, decent aim. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to... For now, I'll assign him to this squad, but I don't have any... Okay, so, Bravo. No. Delta? Wow, look at that. Delta 1-1, who gets 11. See, that's why I like the 4-man squad, because if you're tactical and you get good infiltration, which you will most of the time due to the fact that it's 4-man squad, like, look at this. Basically, I'm leveling up next mission. Leveling up next mission. leveling up next mission, leveling up next mission. It just means that, like, early on, you're just getting these guys to be more capable fighters as soon as possible. So, I have, how many of each? I'm training another ranger, and I have one, and I have 2 sharpshooters, so I can make this person a sharpshooter. Ideo Vasquez will be a sharpshooter. Because of this aim, I'll make, like Jensen, a gunner, which will put me at 2. 2 gunners and 1 arsonist. I have to remember, I need another arsonist soon. Because of the low dodge, I'll go assault with Sophie Rowland, and leaving this... Never mind. Never mind, I'm sorry. The 31 hack. I'm making this person a specialist. There's just no way I don't. And I'll hopefully I can make the... I'll put them in light armor, low dodge. I'll make this person an assault. So, Furyk, an assault, Jensen, a gunner, Roland, a specialist, Idoa Vasquez, a sharpshooter. Alright, Sophia. You are my specialist. Good stuff. So we'll keep you in the regular Kevlar. Make sure to get you a med kit. Let's see. Vasquez will be a sharpshooter because it's hard not to when your aim's that good. And I'll give her some personality with the night vision. Furyk becomes our assault. And she's going to be up in front there. I'll give her a better helmet. And Jensen is our gunner. Let's go ahead. We'll give her the heavy. She's already got the helmet on. And in fact, let's give her the visor. I know it looks a little goofy, but she can see. That's all that matters to me. And then I'll go to Mr. Just because I'm remembering now. She's going to be our hacking specialist. What I'll give her is actually the Delta 4 helmet with the tack mask. And for Furyk, who's the assault, I need to put her in the light Kevlar in order to make up for the... So let me actually go to her head piece. Give her something a little bit more punk, you know what I mean? I don't know why I'm doing this, but Just trying to mix it up, you know, give these people some personality. All right. So, I mean, damn. That's pretty good start to this long war campaign, but keep in mind, I mean, that's mission 2 out of a possible, I don't know, hundreds? I don't know. Depends on how much we continue to flawless it up, which, enjoy it while it lasts, because it won't last forever. I mean, I'd like to leave us on a little bit of an understanding of where we're going next. Our vigilance is up here, so let's get everybody over to recruiting. Just so that way, this vigilance can go down. This vigilance needs to go down as well.
Our research was a success, Commander.
Well, there's our trooper autopsy that we were looking for.
Despite a thorough analysis, I have yet to discover what, if any, advantage the Advent hybrid soldiers' enormous eyes provide. Testing their visual acuity will no doubt prove difficult.
Their visual acuity stays bad because, so basically we have an option here to go to officer autopsy, or we could start leaning right away into lasers, which is kind of nuts. Because that could be incredibly enabling. So here's the most difficult part about this unique loadout setup that I've gone with. As you can see, researching this gives me laser rifle, laser SMG, bullpup, and laser pistol. Laser pistol isn't even necessary right now because nobody's going to use it. The laser rifle is good for only the specialist, which, unless I specialize in one that's good at sort of interference, they're not really designed to be shooting as much. And the SMG is only good for the shinobi, which again, unless I'm picking the saboteur, isn't as attuned to shooting as much. So it's not actually good on its own. It's really advanced laser weapons that I need, because that basically unlocks the weapons for the other 6 base classes. Mind you, Blazer and Heater are good for the Arsonists, which we haven't seen a lot of in action yet. Actually, we haven't seen it at all. But, so for now, I'm going to go with the autopsy because
The Advent officers appear to be similar, if not physically the same as the common Advent trooper in terms of power and agility. However, field reports indicate a more developed mental acuity, as the officers do provide tactical directives to the subordinate Advent forces.
this is true. All right. How are we looking here? Do we have enough supplies to build a training center? No. Do I have another engineer available? No. Drowning in scientists. All right, let's save that progress because it's been a good go so far. So let's finish getting this soldier, for Christ's sakes. It's a specialist. Isn't as ideal. I mean, here's the thing. I'll go to my squad and I'll get this specialist in there. 45 hack ain't great. Mobility's kind of nice, but doesn't really serve the purpose. So Thomas and Daniel Rogers. We're making an all-American. Assorted loot. Probably the play. Again, I'm not going for missions at the moment just because this vigilance is high. Although, I should probably just keep cooking. The forces are low. So let's get back to intel, and in fact, what I'll do is I'll go full out on intel, because we did just complete a mission that brought in 2 new members. And I'll just go ahead and I'll throw one of our scientists in here. And we'll head to assorted loot, and hopefully the scientists and the intel resistance will just get us a mission. 7 days, concealed start, underground, haven't done that yet. Operation Zombie Rattle, sabotage a transmitter. Gotcha, we have to destroy a transmitter before the network shuts down. These are one of the War of the Chosen missions where you can shoot the devices on your way in order to buy yourself more time. So we want a fast-moving
Setting
group.
course for the Mexican Regional Tract.
Fast-moving. Sharpshooter doesn't fit that bill. Arsonist and Assault does. I would like to get an actual mission underway. We have 4 complete squads, and we're not far from being able to have more. So I'm just thinking, like, do we sit on these guys and let them train in guerrilla tactics school? Because yes, we did just flawless 2 back-to-back rookie missions. I'm not gonna hang my hat on that. Like, we got a lot of work to do. So do I just not look a gift horse in the mouth and say that's it? 2 full rookie missions is enough for me, and then just get these 4 squads just keep getting them going, while these 3 to 4 like actually fully train up. Maybe that's the play. So I think our fastest moving is gonna be these 3, because she's fast. She can be engaged close range. She's fast, and he'll just support and kind of make up for it. Plus the bonds, it just adds a lot more mobility. So we'll go with Alpha, and because they've been doing this training, they got to be re-equipped with their actual gear. So let's get that going. Vest, and I like to get a grenade and a flashbang. Just if you don't have one at all, I'd be a little screwed. Let's swap this out with a smoke, actually. And then get you with some ceramic. And then I just want you to be rocking a ceramic. But I think maybe a smoke as well. That basically gives us 2 of each base equipment type. No med kits, but at the end of the day here, optimistic, HP and will, relaxed, HP but minus dodge. Crit chance, that's not helpful. -3 mobility. Wow. The fuck is that about? But we'll get them in there. They'll be infiltrated more than enough.
Squad green to deploy.
Nice. Let's get back to this loot.
Plotting new course.
Some good gear for our soldiers. Autoloader, unwavering stance, depth perception. Oh, I'll get another soldier. We want more squads. I'll ignore the Illyrian crystals for now. Ooh. Okay, the resistance ring joins the world stage. So we could do this, but it's not as pressing as some more important research. So let's just take a look at our squads. You kind of want good people teamed up here. Do I send Brandon with a rookie? Probably. Let's send in Brandon Randria with Bowley. Annoyingly, this is one of those goddamn gas masks on. How'd you get your hands on that? You should not be allowed to wear that. You want to wear a gas mask so bad, I'll give you a fucking gas mask, you asshole. Here. There's your damn gas mask. But I think that's what I'll do.
We might take the elders by surprise if we switch up our tactics. Maybe we should try something new.
Actually, did I just realize I haven't been bonding any soldiers, but it's because we have a lot going here. I don't really want to waste any of our active units. Like, let them kind of bond on their own. Just kind of thought about that. Gaining ability points would be massive. So let's do this. Let's send in, oh fuck, now I gotta recheck the squad. Brandon, Sienna, Bowley, Gavin. Let's just try to keep these squads consistent so I'm not pulling any squads out of rotation. So where is he? Brandon's Randry. And then I want Bowley and Sienna Smith. So 36% chance to fail. That sucks. but I think we can manage it for our first covert op. Can't get that training center going yet. So let's get the one engineer on this. Because that'll be where our proving ground probably goes. If I'm being honest. Yeah, I think so. Right, back to this world map. Let's finish getting this soldier. Oh, another target. 9 days, revealed start, smash and grab. So again, kind of want a fast-moving squad. It'd be nice to get one with a shinobi in there, so I'm thinking Charlie. Just so that shinobi can lead the way. Now, problem is there's a bunch of slow movers. 8, 11, 10. So the problem is would be to send an Eleanor and have these three just fuck shit up from an elevated position. Hold on. Where is it? Small town. Elevation will be minimal. I think we just gotta stick to this. An arsonist and an assault specialist with 14. Just have somebody on Overwatch who, again, annoyingly, needs to take this goddamn... I hate that the Reaper helmets are available to the normal soldiers. I just don't like it at all. Like, not one bit. There you go. That looks kind of cool. Yeah. Nice to see an arsonist in the field as well. It's been a while. They'll be vulnerable and get some more experience. Back to getting this soldier in a firefight. Oh my goodness gracious. 3 days? Can we pull that off? We would need a shinobi. We would need a shinobi. Charlie? We'd have to boost. We'd have to boost. It's the only way. Only way is if we boost. Can we trust this squad to take care of business? To take on 10 to 12? Probably not. Infiltrate. Underground, we have to recover an item in 7 turns. I'm gonna need more fast movers. Problem is I don't have that at my disposal. I sent my 2 fast moving squads. She alone could get there in time and just stay in cover the whole time, right? Thing is, with that many units, I think I'll just boost. Oops. We got our grenadier, but I did not mean to. Did not mean to do that. We just made it worse for ourselves here.
Setting course for the Mexican regional tract.
Yeah, let's get. Come on, Charlie. It's okay. We boost. We get to 108. They're definitely going to be vulnerable. So let's just confirm. Just get these missions done. Get these guys like leveled up. You know.
We're in the pipe. 5 by 5.
And you know what? May as well scan that intel because that'll make up for the intel we have to spend.
Strategic resource located.
Just like that. 80. Ooh. I might want that actually. Wouldn't mind that at all. This would add a resistance mech here, which if there's ever a mission where we need it, it'll help a lot. Yeah, let's do it. Let's make the call. So they're at 100. I got 2 days. Supplies is always good. More intel. I'd like to contact another region, so maybe just doubling down on the intel would be the right play. Alright, so they're guarded. I'll hit boost on the infiltration. Now they're vulnerable. So let me just back out and save. And yeah, when we return, we will be dealing with an item. And this is the squad that just completed a mission. If I'm not mistaken, is this the team that completed the mission without... No, I'm not sure. But hey, we're going for flawless mission number 3. Look forward to seeing you there.